Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Last time, we essentially decided to become our inner Michael Bay. We helped out Isa at the Zora River Rapids twice. Well, we helped her out, and then we participated in our minigame as well because she gave us not only a new bomb bag, but also an extended bomb bag that doubles the amount we can carry. As you see, I'm holding 25 water bombs right now. In this part, we are going to be continuing into, finally, the last of the dungeons for the Infused Shadows. It's been a wild ride. I mean, it's probably been about 10 videos now since we've been in a dungeon, I think. The Lanayru segment is usually kind of the longest of the things. Hold on, is there okay, camera, you could... whatever. Camera's a little finicky there. I thought there was a treasure chest in that area for some reason. With all that being said, let us head into the Lakebed Temple. This is our third dungeon. Red Chew Jelly. I do have a room for an empty bottle here. I'll take that, actually. Not the rare blue kind, but still, 8 hearts is 8 hearts. Still my milk and my fairy there. You know what? I'll use this as a chance to heal here, since I don't really get chances to heal that often in hero mode, so you know what, I'll take it. More water bombs, very nice that I can actually hold on to more of these now. Oh, I think I'm at my max there. Yeah, and more arrows, I'll gladly appreciate that. Don't like these purple chew jellies. They're not like they're hard enemies, but they're often really big, and yeah, you don't want to drink the purple jelly. In a pinch, it may help, but it is pretty much down to luck whether or not you're going to get a good effect out of it or not. So... that being said, in this room, there's quite a few things we can do here, if I remember right. For starters, this is kind of one of the reasons I wanted to go back and get the bomb bag as well as the bomb extension from Isa there, because we're going to be using a lot of bomb arrows, and I kind of don't want to be wasting my water bombs on those just because I have a bit more finite number of those, and we will be needing them quite a bit. But yeah, as Midna says, we can... I do not remember there being an option to switch my bomb arrow at all. Is that something that was in the HD version, or is that just something that... Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, that actually surprises me. I did not know that was an option in this game, and I've played through the HD version at least once. And I practiced at least, like, up to the end of this dungeon before as well, like, before I even began starting recording for the Let's Play. So, if we head over this way, I think there's a chest with either some money or another Meaver stamp. I don't know which. It's... or bombs, that works too, I guess. I don't mind, considering we do use a lot of bomb arrows in here. Part of me feels like there'd be another chest in here, but I don't think there is. And new enemy, I believe. I actually forget if this is a new enemy or not, because I know you can fight these guys in the Hyrule Field as well. I just don't know if we've actually seen them yet. It is a pretty classic Zelda enemy, though. It is the Lizalfos. That's one way you can definitely deal with him there, is by using the shield attack to bash him there, and then he's pretty much ripe for the picking afterwards. And this room. This is pretty much the main area of this dungeon here. I'm not gonna mince my words here. I sometimes tend to get a little lost in this dungeon. There's Uku, whom... yeah. This room has, like, several doors on each side. There's key locks. It's honestly a place I do tend to get lost in, like, pretty near every time I play this game, so I kind of warn you guys, I may be getting a little lost. If I do get really lost, I'll probably start editing around certain things. We can also drop down here too, though I warn you, it's not really a place you want to be too much, because in these waters here, there are actually piranhas here. Here's a funny little thing, though. I didn't discover this on my own, but take out your fishing rod here. I want to fish some piranha. That was way too early. It's hard for me to tell, like, what the rod is doing here sometimes. There's not... This controller doesn't have rumble, does it? I have rumble turned on, so... I guess this is the era before the HD rumble here. I was pressing the wrong button this entire time. But yeah, you can actually fish these guys. You caught a skullfish. It looks stronger than it is. This fish is forbidden, so it won't be added to your fish journal. I think that's just a little clever, funny thing that you can do, is you can just fish these otherwise dangerous enemies. I kind of wish it would just show up in the journal just to say it's like a fish in the game, because it is. But yeah. Anyways, pretty much only one real way we can go for now, I think. No, there's a few options. Shoot, I hate when this game gives me options. Nah, it is what it is. What's in this chest, though? We'll explore this first door here first, just to see what's in it. 20 arrows, not bad. Fortunately, I think we are max on arrows, yeah. It'll be a little bit before we can get our next upgrade for that. Hey look, we can't do anything this way, because there's a big old water wheel in our pathway. Can't do a thing about that. But, if we looked ahead here, not here actually, over this way, there was the switch here. That is in fact the boss door staring right at us, but obviously we can't really get over there, and we also don't have a key for that, so can't really do anything about that. I thought I remember reading somewhere that the HD version, like the Wii U version, fixed like a thing about being able to roll upstairs, but I guess I'm completely wrong, and yeah, me rolling upstairs is something I do, or try to do way too often, way more than I should. Yeah, see, here's kind of the part where I'm thinking, like, wait, which way do I go here? Which way haven't I been here, unless I just haven't been in either of these? Actually, no, I wouldn't have been in either of these ways. Here's Uku. Ooh, free at last. Gracious, you're a nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you. Well, now that we've found each other again. Pretty nice to find our friend Uku here. Again, Uku is nice because, like, if you went to save and quit normally... Oh, that's a locked door anyway, so only one door to go. If you were to, like, save and quit in the middle of a dungeon, you'd restart at the beginning of the dungeon whenever you turn the game back on. If you use Uku, though, it'll teleport you out of the dungeon, and then you'll... What the fudge? Where am I going? This is why I don't like this dungeon very much. Never actually remember where the heck I'm supposed to be going in it half the time. Alright, let me head down this way then. This seems like it's the only other... Oh, hold on. This might be nice. Yeah, okay, this is a way how I can actually go here. This is what I mean. This dungeon just confuses me with its main layout. Because it has... Well, first we have a dungeon map. This will help us a lot, knowing where we haven't been, but... Yeah, here we go. These enemies here, the Helmosaurs... I want to get used to fighting these guys here. I recommend... Not that this is, like, the best room for this here, but... I recommend kind of using your sidestep technique. I can... Okay, that works. We'll get some stuff that makes them easier to deal with later on. But yeah, going back to quickly before I was, like, sidetracked about Uku there, or about Uku, rather. Basically, just, if you use Uku to teleport yourself out of a dungeon, you can basically resume back at the room you left off. And that does apply to the saving as well, so you can save and quit, or, like, use Uku, teleport out of the dungeon, save and quit, and then whenever you go back in, that'll be the, like... You'll have your point where you could save again. That's pretty much the thing with Uku and kind of the main strat. So it's a very helpful item, you know, if you're stuck in a dungeon or you need to stop playing for the night, maybe you got work or school the next day or something, like, that is definitely kind of the thing to keep in mind. Oh, shoot. Ooh, not here. There's our small key. I remember this room pretty well. I've probably told stories about this before, but whenever I was younger, I used to go stay at my, one of my aunt's houses quite a lot. And I have faint memories my first time playing through the game, like, either playing this room or playing this dungeon there at her house for some reason. Like, I'd sometimes take my Wii or before then my GameCube or something and take them over to their place for the night, and usually they'd just let me do whatever, or I'd try to talk about what's going on. My uncle, God bless him, but he wouldn't have the slightest idea what the hell I was doing, so that was always kind of a little memory I have. I seem to remember playing this dungeon at their place, but I could be wrong. This also isn't where I want to be. Over this way, now that I have a key to head through here. Also gonna have to keep an eye on my timer here. I don't know how long I want to really make these videos, and I don't know kind of the best way to progress with this dungeon, I guess, but yeah. I think I have an idea where we can probably stop this one off at, but... Or where would be a good stopping point here. Anyways, we can break these down with that. There's not one on this side. Sorry if I was a little too... Why am I saying sorry for this? This is a dumb... Maybe I'm too Canadian saying this, but, like, I'm like, yeah, sorry for, like, my camera being, like, really spastic and me all over the camera, and now I'm like, why am I apologizing for that? Like, is that just, like, who I've become now? There is a bomb wall here that we can blow up. Okay, yeah, see, again, here's a spot where there's, like, multiple ways of going here. I think, actually, I need to go here to get a key, don't I? I think. And we have this funky enemy. Actually, don't remember how to fight this guy. Is it with bomb arrows? Yes. Alright, that's not too bad. I did need a key here. Where the heck do I get a key again? Okay, this is kind of like the other side of that area there. More purple jellies and a red jelly. I don't really need to use a red jelly right now. It's nice to keep in mind for later, but I don't really need it, I guess. Small key here. Very nice. There's a piece here. I didn't even realize my iron boots were on here. And we can head through here. Be careful in this room here because... Well, first of all, we have a Lizalfos here. Very good old classic Ocarina of Time callback here. This room is the higher up room of the one we were in earlier in the video. Yeah, this room with like the geysers and the stalactites and stuff. So if you fall here, you do have to kind of backtrack, unfortunately. So keep that in mind. It's a little cruel like that, but yeah, keep that area in mind. I'm just gonna ignore these guys. They're not worth my hassle of fighting. And now that we have the key here, I think this is another spot where we can fish the piranhas or the skullfish, whatever you want to call them. I thought. Maybe it doesn't show up here yet. I don't remember what that platform in the middle is for there, but... yeah, if we head up this way... we'll just start rising. And we have some very annoying enemies to deal with. By annoying enemies, I mean enemies that are not really that difficult. And awkward camera angles getting in my way. Yeah, it's just this long, long spire here. This room is very annoying for something later, but it's not something we can get yet. So, we'll worry about that when the time comes. There's a treasure chest here. It's more bombs. Nice. If we head up this ladder here, yeah, you may notice this here. See the treasure chest up there? Can't get it yet. And it's kind of a pain in the ass to backtrack to, I won't lie. But yeah, this will release some water here. And now... time for a water slide! This would actually be really fun, man. I miss water slides. That'd be so fun to slide down this huge spiral area, man. Be careful in the water, though, again, because... is it not in this area? Maybe it's a different one. There's another room that's very similar to this. I guess this is what this is for here. Because, yep, that releases the gate for that, and then just water pops in like that. I low-key miss... look, it's clear whenever you look at this game, like, it obviously, even though this is an HD remastering, it's clear that this game is still from 2006. Took me a second to remember the year that this came out. I think if we head in here... yeah, this will now be moving. Yeah. Check my map here. Yeah, I just kind of low-key miss kind of how graphics looked in this era, though. But with that waterway activated, though, I think that's actually going to be a pretty good stopping point for this episode of Twilight Princess. Next time, we're going to progress through the Lakebed Temple. Oh, we also have a kind of shortcut back this way. Yeah, sure, I'll go back this way. I think I want to end up back at the main room anyway, but... this way. Could have a fairy. Ooh, shoot! That was unfortunate. I would have taken that blue jelly there. That's what I mean when I say the blue jellies are good but very obnoxious, because they're often lumped right next to the purple ones that you don't want. Yeah, next time on Twilight Princess, we'll progress further in the Lakebed Temple. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.